Okay, this is just a quick example that came up. I used to be interested in this collectible card game called Magic the Gathering, and that was, kind of a childhood passion of mine. It was just collecting these different cards, building decks, playing other people, and this and that. And I was really invested in it. I had a lot of time and money and energy put into this game. You can probably tell where this is going. And a lot of other people were doing the same thing. We were playing together and trying to sort of beat each other out and win the game, be on top, this and that, obsessing over these cards. And I remember one day, we're all sort of in the game store as a group, and one guy, just all of a sudden he sort of looks, he says, "Wow, all we're really doing is playing with cardboard. We're playing with bits of cardboard here." And we were all so wrapped up in it that we couldn't take that step back. But when he said that, it felt like, at least I did, I don't know if anyone else did, sort of a, wow, that's true. What are we doing? It's just kind of bizarre that we're so invested in these pieces of cardboard. But then that moment of lucidity came, and then, it was back in the game. Oh yeah, gotta win, gotta find this card, get the right one, fix this somehow, get something done. And, that's a pretty loose metaphor, but it's comparable to this in a certain sense. There's this game going on that we're invested in, and then someone says, "This is a game." This is just a game. We're just playing with thoughts. Oh yeah. Of course. And then that moment of clarity happens for no one. And then more often than not, the game wants to play itself more. Oneness wants to keep looking, maybe, so I go back to seeking. I pretend to be a seeker again, even though I've seen that I'm not actually a seeker. So if people want to be a seeker, they're welcome to be a seeker. If you want to play the game, you're more than welcome to just continue playing it. If people want to see this, then they will. I think. I mean, that's what happened for a lot of people I've spoken to. It happened for me. I wanted to see this. I stopped wanting to play the game, and I wanted that clarity, that lucidity. I was tired of sleepwalking. So that's what happens. And that's why there's no agenda, because people are welcome to keep playing the game, and people are welcome to wake up, and there's no one who needs anyone for either of those. So playing the game just happens of its own accord, and that's fine. I mean, in a global sense, I mean, playing the game seems to be destroying things and causing a lot of havoc. So on that level, you could say it's probably better if people see this for the sake of the planet and this and that. But obviously that would just be an agenda, right? It's like a Christian saying it's probably better if everyone's a Christian. If I'm saying it's probably better for everyone to be a non-dualist, it's just another level of attempted control. But there is sort of a pressure to see this. There's a sort of something coming outside the game and saying, okay, this is a game. Maybe it's time to sort of pull yourself out of that and see what you are, instead of pretending to be this player in an endless, winningless game. A game of no winners. So that's what happens. And there is that pressure, though. I feel it a lot. Just walking around, there's this sort of heavy sense of, it's like trying to crack open the eggshell so we can fly. So that seems to be what's happening. So I guess if anyone's interested, that's all that's needed. That earnestness, that interest in what we are, just happens. It comes of its own accord. It is what we are already. So it's just the simplicity of it, to say, okay, who am I beyond this game of thinking? And that's all. I mean, just looking now, I am that in which the game happens. So it's simple stuff. These videos aren't very entertaining. I mean, they're just meant to be seen and then, go have fun. This is kind of silly to always need another video, but if there's a need for it, that's fine. So just see what you are right now, and then just enjoy. Well, not then. You are just enjoying now. There's no need to do anything to enjoy what you are. But for me, it felt like I couldn't enjoy myself until I knew myself. So that's sort of what this is about. But anyway, thanks a lot, and all the best.